Hello, is anyone up? Is anyone up besides me? I'm here. Yes. Hey, Benj. What are you doing? Hey, beautiful. What are you doing up, Benj? I just came home from work. I had to pick up my grandkids too, so I got home a little later. Plus, they are doing construction on the highway, so it took me some time. But anywho, I'm here. Hey, Lady T, what are we gonna talk about? I don't know. We'll find something to talk about. I had one heck of a time last night, you guys. I can't believe I was on here until 3 o'clock. Hey, Reed. Reed was here with me. Oh, okay. You doing? Hey, Regina. Yes, I was. Hey, happy people. Hey, beautiful. I got your thing today, sweetheart. Thank you so much. No patience anymore. I know my patience is like at 0 now. No, we gotta have a little patience. Do you have the logo without the watermark? Yeah, I run the logo without the watermark. Is that showing the watermark? If so, Lady T, then I have. Hey, so. Then I have the wrong thing. Then if that's still showing the watermark. It's showing the watermark on that new one I uploaded. Lady T. Hey, Neek. What's going on, Lady Nika? You in the skybox? Yep, until you fall asleep. That's how I do. I listen to people till I fall asleep. Good morning, Cookie. It's Cookie again. Yeah, I had to run by and pick up my granddaughter, that little one. So, yeah, that one that keeps me pretty active all over the place. And she right here. So, hey, hi, Smart Show. How are you? So, listen, guys, I scoped something out today. I think I scoped something out. I'm not sure. You know, my mind is always going. But hello, thanks for joining me. Lady, let me just clear this up. Lady T, are you saying that the intro that I'm doing has the watermark on it? Did you ask me if I had? Oh, Lady Nika, your procedure in the morning. Okay. I'll make sure I pray for you, sweetheart. It was showing? Oh, you guys, in the meantime, please make sure if you subscribe to this channel, you subscribe to my other channel as well. And let me take a look at it because she's saying that the watermark is showing. So I don't know. On this, maybe I need to take a look at it. I don't see the watermark, baby, but I need to take a look at it. That was for Lady T. I'll go back and look at my. Well, hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me this morning. It's a pleasure to see everyone. I don't have much to say, but what I do want to say is I don't know if you guys go in and make a comment, but anyway, sometimes people make a comment, and I always say that I take negative comments as well as positive because both of them help you grow in the business. So you don't want you would love for every customer to be satisfied, but that's not reality. In order to grow your business, you have to have constructive criticism and you have to have some negativity as well as positive. See, so anyway, I got this crazy comment, I'm sure I know where the comment came from, but just to let you know, sweetheart, you're not that important, and it's okay. It's okay, but you're not that important. No one's obsessed or no crazy stuff like that because you don't have anything to be obsessed over. Now, with that being said, we'll move on to the next thing. I appreciate it if you do leave a comment, you share my videos. Go back. If you haven't seen my old videos, please go back and look at my old videos. When you bored, do a binge watch. I mean, I always drop jewels and gems, and it's always a message there for someone. Not sure, but for someone it is. Now, listen, I was thinking today coming home from work, and that El Chaco guy we talked about, for those who was here, Nietzscheo, and I voiced my opinion, what I thought about him and stuff. Well, he left me a whole thesis. Yeah, he left me a whole thesis on under my video. you know, Subscribing, and actually each part that he wrote about was something that we had discussed in here. Either I had said it or I was repeating something that the chat has said. And so he touched on each one of them. So I have a whole thesis on my comment section under this video, under last night's video. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. I told you some things help you to grow. So I took a look at it, and he was explaining who he was and how he got here. Remember, we was talking about El Chabicho Nietzscheo or something like Chabacho Nietzscheo, and he went into all that. But anywho, I still don't. He still doesn't set well in my spirit. Let me stop and say something right now, sweetheart. I'm not gonna say your name, but I'm glad you do like me because I have heard you comment and say that you didn't like me. But see, I don't hold nothing against you, so I'm glad you do like me, and I hope you come in to the lives and enjoy yourself. No hard feelings, but I did notice that you did say that you didn't care for me, and that's okay. Because like I tell everybody don't like me, but I like you. So we're good, baby. Don't worry about it. But thanks for the comments anyway. Now, back to my regular scheduled program. So I think I offended the gentleman, and he just want us to know basically, because he put that long thesis on my comment section, that he's basically just here. He just happened to get here. He's here, and he just want to show a different side of being a Caucasian versus what the gentleman Jason does. And so he's here, and he just happened to land here, and he's not here for anything else. But he did mention, come on now, that his past job, I want to say his past employment, either as far as being in the military, that he was law enforcement, law enforcement, law enforcement. So you know what that means. So he did say that. And now we talked about certain things, including, people watching us in different agencies and different things happening. And these people just popping up in this YouTube, on the YouTube, in this sector. It's just strange. And it's strange that they are, and I hate to say that. Yeah, it's just strange that they just happen to be in the beef sector. So again, it didn't change my opinion of him, but he was allowed to say what he wanted me to know, but it doesn't change my opinion. And then he talked about it was Truth Enterprise. Now I don't know that sister, but it was him that he had spoke to it was her that he had spoke to on the phone, and he dated a black lady and all that. He wrote a whole thesis, and if you want to look at it, you go look at it, because it was a bit much for me. But I did not delete the comments. It is what it is. But it was the whole thesis. Yeah, you got to go on my page and see. But so he is in San Antonio, just like I said, and he ran across Sir King somehow, and he befriended with a YouTube ship with Sir King, and he frequents him quite often. And I guess he has his own channel. I'm not really interested in it. Like I told you, if my spirit doesn't sit right with something, I just let it go. But he did say that. Now, if you guys look back, and I was thinking while I was driving home, if you notice, the beef sector started getting infiltrated with trolls after they took off the feature where you can click on the feature and you could see if the person was authenticate, right? If you could see they was authenticate. Remember, they took the feature off. Shortly after that, this sector started getting infiltrated with trolls. And that's just weird. Because no matter what you say, even though YouTube is broad and we're just a little sector, perhaps we could be a sector that they looking at. No matter what people do, we they always highlight us. And when I say us, I'm talking about African American, black people, whatever you call yourself. Hold on. Told you I have my small grandbaby with me. So hold on. What you need, sweetheart? So I just thought that to be strange. I don't know if it's just me. I'm real leery of some people, but they took that feature away, and now we have all these trolls coming on to the scene. Strange. And remember, people plan, especially when you're in technology and stuff, you are years ahead of planning and doing, planning things, and you just execute them at a certain time. So they could have been watching, and it's probably a way that they could keep a tab on certain people channels and stuff like that. And I'm sure they have people watching us, you guys. I'm just sure they have people watching us. I can be a bit long winded. I'll check it out. Let me see. Oh, yeah, you could go look at it, Cookie. I'll check it out. Go ahead and check it out. But yeah, so I just thought that was strange and I said, well, let me drop that, on my people today and what they think of it, you know. And now you have and like I said, I never had a problem with the guy being disrespectful. The only problem I had is he come into people chat and right away, if you see the decorum or you see how people, you've been watching this sector for a while or you join this sector, most people come in and go, hello, Mrs. T, Moz and chat, it's a certain salutation. And to come in and just ask, hey, you mind if I sit for a minute? Nah, come on, something ain't right with that. And then you'll talk and you'll be on track with the conversation. And then maybe the next time you make a comment, it'll be off, And so I don't know about him. But anyway, he must have listened to my live and he commented on everything, you guys. And I think he just want to be accepted. Let's see what Miss Monty say. Hey, sweetie pie. I hear there's an extension that you can add to authenticate accounts. I will be checking it out. Oh, really? I think TRX said something about that. I don't know. It's just strange that that happened. And now all of a sudden we get all these trolls and you really can't tell who they are. We are living in some very strange times. And you know what, you guys? Don't ever forget that these people actually study us. They study us and they know just how to play us and how to manipulate us and how to manipulate. I'm just saying they study us, you guys, and they know just exactly what we'll do, how they'll do it, how they manipulate us, and how they move us. And they put it into action whenever they need to. And I just think this is a time that somebody is so much stuff going on over here that people are really over in this sector watching. I do. That's just me. Hey, the wise one. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. I really do. Hey, Nikki. I think they over here watching. I think they did it because people were hosting subscriber parties, and that's not how it's supposed to work. Oh, really? See, I don't know much about that. I don't know about that, so I can't say. I wasn't a big fan of your channel because I thought you were biased, but now I realize that you are not and you are very fair. Sorry for my harsh criticism. Baby, that's not nothing. I don't take that personal. I don't take that personal. See, but now that you said that, let's just talk about that. You just can't judge a book by its cover. You have to read the book. You have to read the book. So you just had to come in and you had to see what I was about. I am very unbiased. But I'll tell you, if I don't like you, I don't like you. I'm not one to sugarcoat stuff. And we talked about this before on my channel, and I hold grudges. God help me. He's not finished with me yet, but I hold grudges. I just can't keep forgiving the person. That's just me. And especially if you do something to me and I've never done anything but been kind and nice to you, and you've done something to me, then I have a real problem. I'm not easy to forgive. In fact, I just won't fool with you. All of this stuff is exhausting rather than entertaining. But you know what? Cookie, just hang in there. This just hang in there. Because I really do believe that it's going to be more places that you can go in this beef sector. Unfortunately, we in the beef sector, so we dealing with it. But if you guys just hang in there, I see a shift. I really do. I really do see a shift, and I do think that things can be turned around, that it becomes more positive and entertaining and fun again. If not, we have the opportunity to go and we have the liberty to go elsewhere. This is not the only sector, it's other sectors. We just have to move out of this sector and get what you need, get what you're looking for, because they're doing away really with television. I mean, it's becoming a digital world. I mean, most of us don't even flip on our televisions anymore. And that's the truth. So if this is where you're at, we just have to see how we have to move in this YouTube, in this virtual world, in a positive direction. And that's what that's about. Because there's a lot of people coming up, there's a lot of content creators coming up positive. You just have to search them out. No, I'm not an Aries, sweetheart. I'm an Aquarius. Not an Aries, I'm an Aquarius. So, and that's what we just have to do. And that's why I said at one point, you just cannot let these people bother you. You just got to rise above them. Eventually they'll stop. And if they don't, you'll find other places to enjoy yourself. And that's just the truth. It's positive creators, content creators here. I hold grudges. Yeah, I am. God help me. Yeah, I hold a grudge. I see a shift too. There are smaller content creators in the beef sector that are making their channels more positive. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? That's what they kind of afraid of. Believe it or not. You think those people don't see a Sephora? You think those people who doing all that foolishness don't see the positive people. But you know what it is? I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. See, we know that a lot of people get their subscribers by being with other people and other people shouting them out and sending them over here. Like, I greatly appreciate Brianna Simone Pettyville, because at the end, when I was so close, she sent a lot of subscribers over here. She ran like a little subscriber thing for me. Be careful, sweetheart. Are you comfortable? Yeah, this one loves to lay up under me. So, anywho, um, so she did that. So that's what it's really about, getting people to see other people's channel. Now I'm just going to take this person because she's here and tell you. Now, a lot of people don't know about Miss Monty, but Miss Monty has a cooking show. And I'm telling you, her is so relaxing. It's so relaxing. Excuse me. It's so relaxing and fun. and she explains everything. She must have a million seasons. She's very entertainment. She's a person. She's a people's person, and her little show is really nice. But a lot of people doesn't know about Monty because Miss Monty wasn't promoting herself, and because she's in this sector, and she was here for a while, but she wasn't doing her thing, you know. No one knows about her, but she has a heck of a cooking channel, and I really believe deep down my heart that it's going to be big if she put into it. But a lot of people don't know about her. A lot of people don't know One Proud Glamour. She has a Thursday, a Thankful Thursday, where you go over there. She talk about women of the Bible. They don't know Dolly. Dolly House play games. Got nice little game boards. So, and you have one of my gemologists, Binge. She does like health and healing and meditation and different things. Benj, you gonna have to explain that because I don't know, because she doesn't really work on the channel. But I said that to say this: you have positive content creators, but these people are not going to shine no light on them. You'll never hear them say their name. You'll never hear them say anything about them because they don't want the people to know that there's better out there. And that's the sad part, because most of you all are drawn to us because of our personalities, or or of course our commentary, but our personalities and our commentary is what draw you to us. But it's just like a television. You could watch more than one channel. But these people are into something totally different, Sephora, and that's why we don't see it. But it's a lot of new content creators coming up. And we actually have fun on these people channels, but it's only like a little, it's just a few of us there supporting them. So make sure you guys try to get outside of the box of this mess. Don't give up, because this is the new thing now, believe it or not, digital, the virtual world. We are part of it. We just have to play our position. And you just have to go beyond the four walls. And that's why people are getting fed up, because they're not venturing out. They're not venturing out. And we have to do that. If you want different, you have to go seek different. So, but we was talking, so back to this, right? I hold grudges too. I know it's my defense mechanism when I've been hurt by someone that I care about. I am a work in progress. Yeah, I wish I wasn't like that, but I do hold grudges. I'm getting better though. I'm getting better. Yep. So those are two people, three people. That's what the community wall is for. You know what, Monty? And that's true. And I just got a community wall, and I think I shared two people thing from my phone. I realized that I pushed shared and it went on my community wall, right? I hope so. I hope. Let me know. I think that's what's community wall. Yeah, but then you know what? This crab in the barrel mentality. Everybody ain't gonna shout you out. Everybody is not gonna say anything about you because they don't want you to be known. Sometimes you have to push your way. You have to just keep popping up, getting in someone's face until they see you. If you're not promoting your channel, you can't expect someone else to promote your channel either. And I realize that a lot of people bang it out. They grind every day and come on here and drop a video. And just like they drop a negative video, we could drop a positive one. That's just me. That's just what I believe. It's a business. You have to work every day at it. You have to think every day you wake up, what are you going to do today to make your business work for you? And that's the same with your channel. If you get up there and drop a 20 minutes video, just drop something. And everybody can't do that because a lot of us work. But it's what you want to get out of it. Okay, sweetheart. Hold on. I think I'm gonna move. Hold on. You guys just hold on, because I'm Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. But yeah, that's what you got to, you just have to work hard at it. Just like they put all that mess in our face. Don't get discouraged. You guys don't leave. If you came here for entertainment and to have fun, then support those who have fun and entertainment. Can you imagine if it was 20 or 30 of us? Even when I did my little game show, it was like 15, 20 people in here. We had a good time. So can you imagine playing Family Feud and you have 20 people to support Dolly's house and play Family Feud? It could be fun. We just have to seek out the fun. Let's see. I was watching Law and Order and the SUV until I saw your live. Oh, thank you, Miss Marty. Thank you. That's why I talk to you. My BFS is Aquarius. Yeah, awesome, real, raw, uncut people. I am. I'm real. And you know what? I don't sugarcoat a lot of stuff. I hold grudges too. It's my defense. Yeah, Cookie, I know. God is not through with us, though. I never said I was perfect. I never said I was perfect. Hey, Benj. Benj, you could have told him about your channel. I'm gonna, you know what? Yes, and Miss Monty is gonna get some sponsors. I'm telling you, we could go out there and seek sponsors, but don't no sponsor want to come over here and sponsor nobody talking about kids and dragging people dead parents and calling bees and hoes. They ain't gonna want to sponsor no stuff like that. So if you serious about your channel, you need to watch where you're being seen at. And I'm just learning that. A lot of times I'm up in the skybox and it depends on what's going on that I even drop down because I don't want to associate myself with some of that stuff because those sponsors see that. We don't know who these people are. You left the beef sector? How you leave the beef sector, girl? I'm trying to leave the beef sector. How you leave the, you know what they said, in order to leave the beef sector is the way that I have to tag myself out of here, basically. That's so true. We are living in the digital, or I can't remember the last time I turned. I don't even watch my television. And I tell you, I watch MSNBC, CNN. I've watched that for years. I really don't pay much attention to the other television shows. I follow the news quite a bit, especially when the election year came up. I make sure that I'm abreast of what's going on in the elections. I'm an avid voter. I must say, you guys, I'm an avid voter. I follow politics and I try to stay abreast of what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. But I know people will chase you. Hey, happy birthday, sweetheart. I don't know if it was today, tomorrow, or when, but happy birthday, everybody. Put in some birthday celebration or some birthday cakes for Really B TV. You looked really good too, Really B. I saw you on that makeup. Didn't I tell you I just don't drop down sometime, but I'm in the bushes. I'm in the bushes. I'm absolutely right about what? Hey, Miss Goody Two Shoes, how are you, sweetheart? Yeah, it's just stuff that we have to do. We have to make ourselves be seen. Yeah. Yeah, let me tell you something, you guys. This is no joke, and we're going to do a panel about mental illness and stuff like this. But y'all, we got to think about this stuff is so stressful, and if you are already, just listen, if you already having mental illness, health problems, this right here could take you over the edge because you have to wonder, just as a human being, you have to wonder, is this real? Could people be this mean and nasty and cruel to each other? And then what tops it off is people you don't even know. This will muck with your mental, you guys. It will muck with your mental. And once your mental is weakened, then your physical becomes weakened. And you could just look at what's going on right here in this beef sector. These people are not sleeping. They're drinking excessively. They smoking excessively. Who knows? They snorting. Some say people snort. I don't know. But this junk will drive you crazy if you don't get control of it. So you're the only person that can control your mind. Your mind, your body, and your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, everything, every aspect about you, you have control over. So if you begin to feel like that, go venture outside and find something more relaxing, more educating, more empowering, more uplifting. Find something that suits your peace. You have to move in peace, because in the real world, it's so unrest. We don't need to turn on our little YouTube and look for our favorite content creator, and be at unrest too. We just can't do that. We got to do better. Look at all those happy birthdays. Thank you, you guys. Really be happy birthday, sweetheart. So we have to do those. Those of us that watch and engage the beef and enable, encourage them. Yeah, that's true. You know what, Benj? Hurry. I'll take a look at. I often wonder why I watch so much of this. Why am I still here? But you could say what you want. I am making a difference. Yes, I am. You may not see it, but I definitely see that me being here on this positive vibe is really helping people see that is something different in this beef sector that can be offered. Now, I really feel that way. That's just how I feel. I believe I am watching a shift. Now, if a person want to be a part of it, welcome aboard. If they don't, I'm going to keep dropping positive gems. I'm going to keep on. They're not going to stop me. Now, you could be a part of it or you don't have to. Yeah, we don't even know these people in real life, and they fighting with them like that. Hi, Michelle, how are you? And yeah, you have to guard that. Guilty pleasure. You think it's guilty pleasure? Yeah, I guess so, Benj. I think I stick around. I watch it so much because I can't believe that is really happening. that thorn in my side. I really do. I think that because is I can't believe that this junk is really taking place. And when you look at it with people you don't even know, this is virtual people. This is a virtual world. And you are actually killing yourself, mentally and physically destroying yourself for people you don't even know. I don't know if that's why I stay here, to see just how far this stuff is going to go, and to hope that I would be a blessing to someone, that I would encourage and inspire someone when I come on here. Each and every time I come on here, I'm hoping that I will inspire, encourage someone, uplift someone. You never know where someone is at mentally. They may just need to hear me. I've had people comment and say, oh, I was feeling such and such way, or I was really down. I just happened to pop on your video and you made me feel, oh, I was so needed. God bless. Da, da, da. I get a lot of compliments. I get nice compliments and comments, and stuff like that. So that's why I'm here. But I don't know why I go in all those other chats, in those other lives, and just watch that craziness go on. I just don't know. I just don't. I've always hoped for a shift and new attitude here. I'm glad I stuck around to see something different, yet watching other communities and YouTube. This is for the birds. Yeah, it is, you guys. It's bigger communities out here. That is bigger communities out here. We're just here. And I think, oh goodness. Well, hello there, Chris. How are you? You said your name is Chris. Well, hello, Chris. How are you? So I had a huge cry about these people. It's not in me to stay here. Oh, absolutely. If it's time for you to leave, everything in our life is for a time and a season. We're just here for a time and a season. No patience anymore. If you feel it's necessary for you to leave, you do that and grow somewhere else. And just grow somewhere else. I think a lot of us will outgrow here, but I think there's a shift in the paradigm here. And I think some of us will stay here and they'll see some positive things. Oh, Miss Monty, we'll pray for you tomorrow. Be a bad day. Let's see. I get attached to the content creator. I am a Pisces, so you can imagine how much torture it is for me to leave. Yeah, Sephora, it is. You guys are like me. I'm a very committed person to someone, but you know what I say? At this age, you just have to protect your peace. You have to protect your peace and your energy. You do. You know, there's no way in the world you should be battling someone in a virtual world. Just no way. It's just no way. Try to make it make sense. Why would I get on here and cuss someone out that I don't even know, that perhaps can't even do anything to me, really? Not in real life. I don't know. We will pray for you. I'm nosy. Me too. I'm nosy. Hey, at Chris. Chris, they spoke to you. We spoke to Chris. Oh, Lord, Sephora. See, I understand. Hi, Michelle. Love. Yep, I see. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Tree B Jams? Oh, that's all right. Sorry you late. I didn't even know. I figured we'll get a couple of people in here today. But you know, it's a little different when you're not talking about mess. Let's see what. Hey, how's it going, Manny? Hey, could you tell her there's a larger paragraph farther up that I had punched in laugh a lot? I wasn't just throwing my name out there. Tell her who. Miss Monty, tell who. Who are you trying to say tell, sir? Me? Miss Monty, who he want you to tell? I don't know. Your name is Chris. Chris want me. I stuck around for people I have grown fond of, but just like in life, there's a time and there's a time and season to move on. But I tell you what, this is me, you guys. I always tell you, I'm a tough cookie. I'm a tough cookie. I don't scare easily off. If my mind is in the place, is set to do something, I'm gonna do that. Now I told you I am branding and marketing this channel, and that's what I mean. And if I started here, I'm sure I won't finish here, but I'll never forget here because this is where I started at. See, so it doesn't matter wherever I go. This will be actually my home where I started at. Now, you could just say like this. You live in a, and this is just an analogy. Now, you live in an apartment. Your desire is to have a big, beautiful home. I always say all you do but have to be faithful with your little apartment, dress it up the best you can, nice decor, be comfortable when you go there and work towards buying a bigger house. That's the same with this. I started here and I'm working towards something bigger and moving on. But I'm going to use this to my advantage because my people are here. And if I can help them and help people see something different here, that's what I'll do. And then I'll move on. And that's what it's about for me. I don't know. Everybody is different. So let's see. Most people know their strength and weakness. And if a person is not mentally balanced and the things that should not concern them get triggered, yeah, and begin to exert themselves instead of supporting. That's true, Regina. Everybody is not the same. You know, everyone is not the same. And I don't knock that. Like I said, some people are dealing with their own issues and then they come on here and it could be familiar or they see it and it triggers them. And some people aren't strong enough to survive stuff like this. It's crazy in here. ACC time to turn off. ACC time to turn off. ACC time. I don't know what that means, Regina, but okay. Thank God for groups of CC and subbies I rock with. We are such an amazing group of women making a switch in this sector. That's true. And that could be a saving grace. I don't think anything is by accident. I've always believed this. I never think anything is by accident. I think it's purposely planned. It's just a matter of what we get out of it. Whether somebody hurts you, make you happy, uh, whether somebody done something to you in a relationship, whether it was a good or bad, you should have always learned something out. You should have learned something from that relationship, good or bad. And it's the same with this, with these content creators that do all that crazy stuff, and we're looking at them, and you know what? Take the good, if it's some good in it, and leave the bad, and just keep moving on. Because everybody here is not bad. Everyone here is not bad. It's simple math. If someone is adding to your growth, then subtract them from your life. Simple, cookie, simple. Yeah, everyone is not bad here. And I think we met for a reason. Thanks for encouraging me to want more and better for myself and not think so small. Yeah, see, I think you just can't think. You have to be bold. In life, when you are trying to start a business or accomplish something, reach a goal, you have to be bold in approaching it. You can't be weak and shallow in approaching it. And see, people study people. People study people, and they know the weak ones and they know the strong ones. And when they start to attack people, you know, that they see that's climbing the chain, then they go for the weak ones. They tend to leave the strong ones because I can't knock them down too easy. So they tend to leave. But it's good in everybody. We just have to see it, and not all the time that they show it, and we don't stick around to see the good, you know? The part that angers me is that the content creators will allow their guests to cuss out the chat. Isn't that terrible? Which is the content creator support. So I won't allow myself to be disrespected. That's the craziest thing in the world. You know, I tell you, I think for me, to be honest with you, Sephora, for me, see, from the very beginning, I set the tone for my channel and my chat and my panelists. I set the tone. I must be getting sleepy. Okay, I set the tone. So when people see that, Sephora, then they act accordingly. See, I don't have a lot of people in here acting certain ways because they know we don't do that over here. They just know we don't do that over here. And maybe that's why I don't have a lot of subbies and I don't get like 1,000 or more people in my chat, 600, 500, because we don't do that over here. And some people are strictly here for that nonsense, you know? So I think you as a content creator needs to set the tone for how your channel is going to be. And that's period. I just believe that. I'm not gonna let nobody sit here and cuss out no supporters and all that crazy stuff. We just not gonna do that over here. I told you before, I stoop to a certain level or let my channel go by the wayside, I will just go ahead and uh, shut my channel down because this is not my livelihood. This is just a business for me and a place that I thought that I would be needed at, that I can help my people, a way that I could reach my people and help, you know, be of help to them. So the comeback is always better than the setback. I have had a few setbacks, but this comeback, baby, exactly. And remember, just because you delayed doesn't mean you're not destined. How are you, Miss T? I'm doing well, thank you. I got who you are, sweetheart. I got by the TVC, I know who you are now. But anywho, and I think trials and tribulations build character and strength. And I think I've been through some things. I've been through some things, and that's what have made me a very strong person, you know, because I've been through some things and I withstood them. And I've told you I have lost it all and I have gained it back. But I mean, I've told a little of my story before. Hmm. Yeah, I've lost it all and gained it back. And so I'm blessed, and I never talk about what people have and what they don't have. I don't do that because, like I said, you can have the whole world, and in the twinkling of an eye, it can be gone. I know it. I lived it, so I know it. And so I'm blessed. But yeah, you have to be strong to survive this. It's coming, it's coming. Oh, yes, I'm saying it in the third time. It's coming, Mama TV. Yes, it is. And you have to believe that, and you have to work every day. Just because you delayed doesn't mean you're not destined. I think that's how that say. In other words, just because you have a couple of setbacks doesn't mean you're not going to reach your goal. And I say this all the time. We are our biggest competitors. We are our biggest competitors. But keep this in mind too, Miss Monty. If you're traveling down a road, and this is in life, and Miss Cookie is here, and I'm sure some of us understand what I'm saying. If you're traveling and you don't hit a speed bump or you don't have a detour, and I'm talking about in life, then you're really not traveling anywhere. You're really not going anywhere. If everything in your life is smooth sailing, you're not really going anywhere. You have to have some hard times, some setbacks. Mhm. I always remember this, and I say this all the time. How would I know God was God if I didn't have if I wouldn't have gone through some of the things that I've gone through? How would God have proven himself to me that he was God? That's just me. Yeah, he had to prove himself to me. So I endured and I went through some things so I can know that God was God. And regardless of what was going on, God was still present, was still in the midst of every situation. God is still there. That's not true, Michelle. Nope, it's not true. It's not true. Your channel will survive. It'll grow. But you know what? You have to put into it. Everybody who creates a channel doesn't need a channel. They don't have what it takes to run a channel. I don't know. We all could jump out here, but mindset, mindset, mindset. You always have a choice. Yeah, you always have a choice, right? But that comebacks are great. Comebacks are great. We are our biggest asset and liability. I'm learning this. We are. We are. And we don't have to compete against anyone but yourself. Just compete against yourself. That's all. I mean, that's all. But yeah, but work on it. Work on it every day. Hey, let's see. I appreciate everything that I've been through. Me too, Miss Cookie. I appreciate everything because I think that it made me the person that I am today. Yeah. It made me the person I am today. And I think sometimes that's why a lot of us, if you go through something, a lot of us could be so harsh. Like, and not and I think when I see some of these people and I see how they act and some of the things they say and do, I look and I think to myself when I look at them, well, through the virtual world, their behavior. I think to myself, boy, they done had a rough life. Uh-huh. Their life has been pretty rough for them. And this is what they know. They don't know anything different. I don't care how you dress it up. This is what they know. That's what I think. Yep. And I just keep it moving. Hmm. We go through things to help other people too. Exactly. So true. We have to go through something to know that he is real. Yeah, I just believe that. Oh, good. I'm glad, Angie. I don't, you know, I, many blessings to you, Angie. You got out the beef sector. I mean, No patience anymore. Yeah. Oh, yes. I believe that. You can never be up or down all the time. Balance. Don't allow you to appreciate that the up much better. Be humble. And you know what? I'm much humble now. Oh, girl, they used to call me Miss Bougie. I really thought I was all that, but I had to learn. And God, He helps me learn quick, real quick. Love heals an abundance of things. But you know what? Yeah, love does heal. But then you have to be loved. You have to know love, though. And a lot of people who's really hurting or who have been wounded, for long periods of time, at which I call abuse, they don't know real love. And so when real love comes by, they don't know how to receive real love. And that's why most people who have been in abused relationship, they know abuse. That's what they used to. If they don't get help and therapy, then that's all they know. So that's what they look for in the next person. Some of these people are mean and hateful and spiteful because someone has been mean, hateful, and spiteful to them, and they don't know any better. So they don't do better. You live what you learn, and that's the truth. You live what you learn. So, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know, you guys. It's just, you know what? It's a lot that could be done in this virtual world. There could be a lot of people who help. It could, there's a lot of help out here. And if you just really use it for what it's worth. But anytime you come on here and you just want to share your story with someone, they want to, you got people who's looking to take and spin the narrative on your story the way they want it to be and use it against you. And that's why people aren't open. And this is not the place to be open all the time. But you run into people who, is a possibility that you could talk to behind the scenes. And then the way we see it, you kind of leery. You don't want to do that because soon as people get mad at you, they pull all your information out here in the streets. So you kind of leery. You don't know who's really for you and who's against you. But you have professional people right here, maybe not in this B sector, but in some other sector, you have professional people who's willing to help people, you know, but you have to reach out to them. That's why I said sometimes we have to go beyond the four walls, and in reference to the beef sector, the four walls. That's why holding grudges convicts my spirit so hard. I am a work in progress. Me too. But I have to be honest. I do. I hold grudges, especially if you did something to me and I don't think it was warranted. For God is love. I understand that. I believe that's why everyone is feeling vexed in their spirit after watching so much. Yeah, because we know really God is love. And I'm not perfect, y'all. We're not perfect, but I can't imagine these people saying they know God. Not because we're not perfect, y'all. So don't get me wrong. I'm not judging anyone, but I just can't imagine these people saying they even have any type of spiritual connection with a higher being, that they even have a spirit or the soul by the way they behave. I just, it's hard for me to believe that. It's hard for me to believe that, whether you believe in a heaven or a hell. If you believe in God, you know God is love, and you know this behavior is not of God. But we can't judge people, and I can't say, because I just never seen it. So don't be busy, be productive. Absolutely. You right, Miss Monty. Don't be busy, be productive. Hello. Hi. Yeah, I just can't imagine, but I don't want to get on here and you don't want to judge people because I'm not perfect, you know, but I just can't believe that these people are even spiritually connected with anyone, you guys. I just can't believe it. Some of the stuff they do. I mean, it's the truth, y'all. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be human. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be human. That's all. You just have to know love, kindness, empathy, sympathy, compassion. You just have to know those things too, and that's part of being human for most people. So I can't believe that they sit around, and I can't believe that people sit in the chats and see these people doing that, and they tell me, yeah, and I'm praying for you. Tell the truth. Tell you, and I'm praying for you, and I'm like, whoa. But I can't say that. We all have, yeah, we all need improvement, right? We all do, and that's the truth. But it's just hard to believe sometimes that these people are so mean and so nasty. It is, but then again, I could be mean, I could be nasty. So, and you can't say that I don't have any spiritual connection, so I can't call it. But it's just hard to believe sometimes that these people even know what real love is, the way they treat people. And some of the stuff that they say, and like I said, I don't believe it's just a persona for some people, and I don't believe that it's just because they in the beef sector, this is what they do. No, that has to be you. It has to be you. It has to be you. Sorry. Yes, you are right, Benj. Yet the only person you could change is yourself. You can lead by example, and that's a true leader. Yeah, you can lead by example. You don't have to get in all this stuff. I mean, little kiki kaka is fine, but some of this stuff is far beyond kiki kaka. It is. So we just have to work on just being the best us we could be, offering what we can offer that would improve the sector, or just improve your channel, that people will be drawn to you. And that's all you could do. And like I said, it's plenty of upcoming content creators that's positive, that just don't get the light. They just don't get the light. But anywho, you guys, we're at an hour. Let's see. Interesting. I hear about grudges. Holding on to a grudge is holding yourself in bondage. Absolutely. Absolutely. How each one sees things differently, and one holds it and the other let it go. Now, I told you I do hold grudges, and I realize by me holding a grudge, it blocks my blessings. I realize that. So I am trying to work, on it. I'm trying to work on it, but I do hold grudges. It's not good. You are, Cookie. You are. Words are powerful. And that's why I think sometimes when some of these mean, hateful, and vile and malicious things is being said about people and to people, I just cringe sometimes, because you have to read that. You have to read whatever you put out in that universe, is out there in that universe. You better just know that it's harmful. It's like crack for your soul. Okay. It's like crack for your soul. I mean, you are so right. I don't believe that person personable. No, it's either you or you not. You right, baby. I don't believe that personable. I truly believe that these people are like this, and I believe some of these people are hurt people, and even if they in relationships, something's going on in their relationship, and they're taking it out on these people, because I can't believe you could be a happy, loving person or a happy person and you get down and do stuff like this. I don't care if you have children, you don't have children, you have a husband, you don't have a husband, you have a job, you don't have a job, whatever it is. I just can't believe that people get down and do this. I just can't. And I think that's why I watch it, because I'm like, damn, how low they gonna go? Oh, just when you think it's low, it gets lower. And I'll tell you another thing that baffles me. Yeah, see, me too, Monty. I'll tell you, Another thing that baffles me, I can't imagine all of us in this chat sitting here right now. And sometimes, of course, more people have hundreds of people in their chat. I can't imagine why people can't see you're wrong. How do you just not see wrong? You talk about other people and say they wrong, but you doing the same thing. I'm so confused with that, y'all. I am so confused on how you could talk about other people and you're doing the same thing. How really in your mind are you thinking that you are different? These people are thinking that they're really different from the other person and they're doing the same thing. That junk is blowing me. That is blowing me because I can't believe that. I can't believe that you are doing the same thing, maybe a different way or a different time on your platform, and you're talking about that other person doing it. I said, wow, I don't know. Yes, I hold playing YouTube limbo. How low can you go? How low can you? Yeah, I guess I just watch them play YouTube limbo. Selfishness cannot see anything out of self. You're right. Selfishness, you are right. You are right, Regina. And maybe that's what it is. I just need to stop trying to make sense of it, huh? I need to stop trying to make sense of it. You guys, is an hour. I'm getting sleepy. I have enjoyed y'all, but please make sure you like. Now, when you come in here, a lot of the same ones visit with me. Please make sure you take a minute to hit that like button and go over and subscribe to my new channel. I don't see a watermark in that commercial. I mean, in my little intro, I don't see a watermark, but Lady T asked me, did I have a watermark, but she never answered me. I don't see it. Yep, let's see, because they have no shame. Yeah, you right, Sephora. They have no shame. It's just crazy. Y'all can't argue with crazy or make it make sense. I enjoyed you and thank you so. Yeah, I think I just need to stop you guys trying to make some of this stuff make sense. I've gotten to a point where I just need to come on here and do me. That's all I need to do. That's my new channel, my new YouTube page. You guys make sure you go over there and subscribe, and remember to tell a person all about me. Share me. Tell your neighbors, tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your cousin, tell your uncle, tell your aunt. Hold on, you guys, before we leave. I always have to. Yeah. Last night, we stayed here until 3 o'clock in the morning, and I still had 100 and something people in the chat. But I was tired. I mean, tonight is a little different. I'm a little tired tonight. I don't know why, and I got my little grandbaby with me. Every time I come around, they want me to bring them home. They want me to bring. I said, "Oh, you coming?" Yes, yes. So, anywho, thanks for joining me, you guys. We shall be back tomorrow. Queen Diva is on her way traveling here, and her and I will be traveling for a couple of days. So we will be vlogging, maybe. Hopefully we'll vlog. I don't see a watermark either, Regina, but she asked me that. She made the logo. And she made my intro page. I don't know. Sephora, I'm glad that you came to join me and you see what I'm about for yourself. Okay. If you see a king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see a queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Make sure you speak life and wisdom into your princess and princesses because they are your joint heirs. Make sure you don't forget to be a blessing and not a bother. It doesn't take very much for you to bless someone. Make sure you do that. You guys, I'm so tired. Thank you. Again, my prayers is up for Lady Nika is going for surgery tomorrow, and someone else said, Miss Monty, we gonna pray for you. Whatever you're going through, God already knows. We'll just lift you up in prayer. Yeah, Queen Diva and I will vlog tomorrow. Lady T, no one sees a watermark. Do you see the watermark? Because I don't, sweetheart. And then someone else here said they don't see the watermark. So can you just email me and let me know because I don't see it, sweetheart. But maybe I just can't. But anywho, thanks for joining me. Good night. Be blessed. Bye-bye.